two Louisville police officers were shot last night. They're both okay. We've been tracking them. And the suspect has been arrested. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But first, I want to show you what NBC News is doing. And keep in mind, this is run by the Comcast Corporation. So NBC News, not Lester Holt and the Today Show, but MSNBC, but that's part of NBC News, comes under that umbrella. They are the most grossly irresponsible news agency on television I have ever seen. The Washington Post, New York Times tie in the newspaper realm, but I've never seen stuff like this. So their commentators get on last night. As you know, they're all far left. And they incite violence. Roll it.
When you combine a refusal to hold the folk who have the legitimate use of deadly force accountable with general disregard of particular populations, we're going to be in this situation over and over again where we're going to have to say the name of someone like Breonna Taylor again and again and again.
Yes, we have to ask for justice, but we also need change. We need to change the system, a system that continually kills black boys, black girls, black men, black women who are being murdered and no accountability for their murders is happening at all.
Many of us hope that this would be the exceptional case. This would be the one that would break the pattern, that would break the mold, that would show that when we say Black Lives Matter, it wouldn't be just aspirational, it would be real.
Okay, so those three people, they know what happened. I guess they snuck into the grand jury. Or they were there that night. They know that justice was not done. They know. So what happens? Well, people watch that. And then unstable people go out. And I got a little bit more to show you. I was going to show you Al Sharpton, but I'm not going to do that. Sharpton did the same thing, but I'm just not. I personally can't stomach watching him. And he was on the Factor a lot. I thought I had him turned around. I thought I had him in a zone where he understood that what he was doing, race baiting and making money from that, was wrong. I thought I had him, but of course I did not. Okay, so the two police officers were shot by a guy allegedly, I wasn't there, named Lorenzo Johnson, 26 years old, no record. All right, he's charged now with 2 counts of first-degree assault on a police officer. And as I said, the police officers are okay. But when you go on television and radio and you say things like you just heard, like murdering black men, women, and children, they're murdering them, and they're getting away with murdering them. I mean, that's just as grossly irresponsible as I've ever seen. Now, Comcast NBC should just basically say, you're not going to do that. You're not allowed to do that. Okay? But they don't, because they want to make money. So the 2 police officers are basically casualties of NBC, because NBC wants to make money catering to the radical left on their network MSNBC. This is about money. It's not that the Comcast executives believe all of this garbage that they spew out every night. They just want to make money. And you'll remember that MSNBC was a huge failure. An enormous failure, all right, until they went radical left. And then they cleaved off a couple of million people who are radical left, and they can't see that. Now, CNN's bad, but in the race stuff, MSNBC is worse.
Bill O'Reilly is back on TV and only on The First. No Spin News, every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The First.